Hi there, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Coach G Show here on FDUnites.com. Jon Lauder, along with the head coach of the FDU men's basketball team, Greg Herenda. Coach, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. Really was.
Good, I'm glad. Let's talk about these last two games. First, Columbia on the road, very tough out-of-conference opponent. You guys lose by 10 at their place. Just talk to me a little bit about that matchup and how you thought that game went.
Well, really, the last two opponents and the two opponents we have coming up are very similar, skilled, smart, experienced basketball teams. And we played defensively probably our best, comparable to the St. Joe's game at Columbia defensively, but we couldn't score the basketball. And that's what hurt us that game. Now you come to Lafayette, who's an explosive offensive team, and we let them not explode, but we gave them 81 points in our building. So we need to combine our offensive prowess, which we have, but we have to tap into it and contain and play good, solid defense, turn people over. And until we do both of those things, the outcomes are going to be like the last two outcomes. But these games are going to help us immensely for the future, because the teams that we're playing now are really, really good basketball teams, and our team right now is trying to become a really good basketball team. So we're still in the process, but the process is happening, and we're excited about our upcoming games.
Now, obviously, the easy answer is just to put the ball in the basket, but what else can the team do to maybe improve that offense? Because the shots have been there, it's just not consistently hitting them.
We have to get better shots, and the way you get better shots is by making better stops, and then getting out in transition, getting easy baskets, and then going inside out, which, you know, Xavier Harris in our last game against Lafayette was hurt and really couldn't play. We tried to play him, but he was just in too much pain. So transition offense, inside-out offense, and turning people over, that's been our recipe here, and that's what we're not doing. We're playing, for the most part, good interior defense, but we're not getting out on the break, not getting easy baskets. And we're going to be a good offensive basketball team. I know that, but right now we're playing teams that, you know, understand, and we're not sneaking up on anybody this year. You know, as we speak, we're 2-3, and we've played three really good teams, so we have nothing to be embarrassed about. But these teams are really prepared for us, and now our younger guys have to step up and understand that we're not the FDU that are going to just come in and just go through the motions. People are prepared, people are in spots, and they're making it harder for Mustafa Jones. They're making it harder for Matt McDonald, and I think our bench has to help us. And our bench is young, but our bench has to come in and give us offense and give us energy and prolong leads or get back in the game. We can't go backwards when we go to our bench. So we've got a number of areas that we need to work on, but we're working on them, and I'm very confident in this basketball team.
Now, on the flip side, the defense has been really good other than the Lafayette game, though at times there was some really good defensive pressure there. Yep. How do you keep that pressure and that intensity going?
Just experience. You know, like, those teams don't stop running offense. Other teams, after 15 seconds, will take a bad shot. Lafayette, Columbia, Notre Dame, Princeton, those teams play offense for 35 seconds. So you have to sustain your defensive effort, not only for each possession, but within each possession, you've got to play it for prolonged periods of time. But I think our guys who are going from playing high school defense to college defense, there's so much more responsibility, there's so much more accountability, and that's a process just as well as offense is a process. So I think our guys, we have the quickness and we have the length and we have the athleticism to guard. We just have to continue to do it and get more experience in stopping good teams and good basketball players.
Now, the good opponents keep coming. You got Princeton here at home, obviously, on Wednesday. Second of a doubleheader, women's basketball also in action. Then you travel to Notre Dame on the weekend. So the schedule does not let up at all right now.
No. And that's what's going to make us better down the road. But we need to win games as we're going through this process, because that's what we're built to be. That's what we're here for, is to win games. But the games that are important are our conference games and the conference tournament. But right now, you know, being 2-3 at this time, you know, we have the second best record in our league. You know, so we're not, there's a bunch of teams that don't have any wins, have one win. So I'm not feeling bad for ourselves. I'm not feeling bad for, this is a tough period where the big guys try to beat up on the little guys and the little guys have to fight back. And right now we happen to be a little guy, but we're a little guy with a big heart. And our guys play to the buzzer. We have to play better. You know, playing hard in college basketball used to be You used to be able to win games playing hard. Now you got to play hard, tough, smart, together, forever and ever and ever. So it's not, oh, they gave a good effort. Well, we always give a good effort. You have to give great efforts, and you have to produce. And I'm very confident. We produced at St. Joe's against a really, really good team in their building with a hostile environment. I know that our team is going to continue to produce, and we have to take it one practice at a time. But I'm not a very patient coach, as you well know, but our guys are just practicing really hard, and I know we have great opportunities now. Princeton, it's the first time ever they're coming into this building. It's the first time ever we're going to Notre Dame. So we're doing new and exciting and different things here at Fairleigh Dickinson basketball, and I'm just excited. I'm more excited than the beginning of the season, to be honest with you.
And last question for you, Coach. What's the biggest piece of growth you've seen in the first 5 games from this team, if there's one thing you could pinpoint?
As far as it's hard because our best win was our first win. So, but growth, I would just say that we're playing through possessions. We're doing everything, but our weakness is we're not doing everything together. Meaning we have to put our offense together with our defense, with our rebounding, with our taking care of the basketball. So we're doing everything we need to do to win, except we need to do everything on each night, and that's. In high school you can get away with that. Against bad teams you can get away with that. But when we are playing the level of teams that we've been playing, with the people that we're playing, it's an adjustment. And I know the adjustment's going to take place. I'm very confident in my players and my staff and our program.
My coach, as always, thanks, and good luck this week.
John, thank you very much.
Make sure everybody comes out. Stratus Arena Wednesday night, 7 o'clock for women's basketball against West Virginia. Whiteout, yep, whiteout for SAC. Make sure also men's basketball, 9:30 against Princeton. Like Coach said, the first time ever coming here, so make sure you come out. And then you can follow men's basketball at Notre Dame on Saturday as well. So plenty more men's basketball action coming up. And, of course, FGKnights.com is the place you need to be for all the up-to-date information on the men's basketball team.